Hello. It's me, Light. Um, I don't know what to say. Oh, yeah, let me start by saying that I haven't been very active nowhere, not even on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube at all, because as you all know, school started. I had a bunch of tests going on for the start of the school year. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I had a lot of stuff going on, but we can continue now. So after Pennyconey, the crew was considering Amphorius as our next destination, but we decided to take a break and think it over. We now move to Sunday's perspective. A disguised Sunday just snuck into Pennyconey with the help of someone named 1 Week. Sunday was an IPC custody but was released by Jade in exchange for something undisclosed. Sunday is here to say goodbye to Pennyconey and to clean up some of the mess he made with everything he did for the Order. Sunday and 1 Week then go around Hygiene Park, fixing distortions in the dreamscape and reminiscing. As they're walking around, they run into Welt, who sees through Sunday's disguise. Welt threatens Sunday and interrogates him. Sunday tells him the truth, which is that he's here to say goodbye to Pennyconey. Welt is okay with that, but insists on accompanying Sunday and that they meet with the rest of the Astro Express. They head over to the crew running a bunch of teen news and see March 7th asking Welt for help. Yes, she is not dead for those that haven't done this quest. I will explain it later on. It seems that Tingyoon was walking around with March and us when someone offered Tingyoon some prank candy that resulted in this. I don't mind seeing a bunch of Tingyoons though. Then on the sky, Sunday jumps and adds the candy, likely causing Tingyoon's memory fragments to scatter and dissociate into separate entities. Or, in other words put, her personality traits got separated. At Welt's advice, Sunday reveals himself to us. Welt then explains Sunday's situation and they try to find how to put back together Tingyoon. After a bit of search, we find a somewhat normal one. Sunday then asks 1 Week to perform a tuning on this Tingyoon, which seems to work and forge all Tingyoons into the real one.
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
1 Week is worn out from the tuning and loses consciousness. Then 1 Week sees some of Tingyoon's past. As revealed by the tuning, a while back Tingyoon was left on the verge of death by the Lord Ravager Fantilia. Tingyoon's body was later sent to Ron May, who somehow healed her. This is a side note, but it's likely Locha who sent Tingyoon to Ron May, and Tingyoon was also likely the one inside the coffin Locha was carrying around. Now that I think about it, yeah, it makes sense.
I can't speak.
And I'm turning sick. That's not a good combo. And we receive a request from Ron May to Then we receive a request from Ron May to send back Tingyoon to the Xianzhou. After we saw what happened with our lovely Tingyoon, 1 Week wakes up. Sunday explains the tuning has somehow rebounded and make 1 Week pass out. Tingyoon does not seem to be normal though. Welt adds that on their way to the Xianzhou, we decided to stop at Pennyconey and let Tingyoon take a break. We, March and Tingyoon go hang out before meeting with Himiko and Yukong. If you don't know, Yukong and Tingyoon are longtime friends, so this moment is very special. Anyway, she is here to pick her up. Tingyoon tells Yukong she wants to use her return strategically against Fantilia. When she injured Ting Yun, she did not intend on Ting Yun surviving. Those injuries left permanent marks within Ting Yun that could be used against the Lord Ravager. In order to do so, Ting Yun's revival must be kept secret to maintain the element of surprise. After some uninteresting discussions, she takes Yukong to another fragment of herself that escaped the tuning. This fragment embodies the emotions Ting Yun felt when Yukong took her on her first flight. That's so cute! I love this moment, it was really cute. After some more discussions, we took Sunday 1 week and Welt's POV at Dream's Edge. Sunday wanted to come here on the hunch that his sister, Robin, would be here, and she really is here. Welt allows him some privacy, though 1 week stays to maintain Sunday's disguise. A disguised Sunday then has a long, encouraging chat with Robin as a supposed stranger. They eventually say goodbye to each other, and it becomes clear that she knew who he was all along. After some more discussions, Sunday at 1 week goes to the Grand Theater. There, Sunday reveals that, just like Ting Yun before, Sunday once ate some prank candy that split him into two separate selves. 1 week is that other self, or simply put, that's his childhood aspiration. Sunday now intends to perform a tuning, merge with 1 week, and return to his complete form. We had one last fight, and then they merge for real. After that, Sunday and Welt have a little chat that basically said the family from the Montour system was likely involved with Mr. Gopherwold and the Order. Also, we cannot trust all the followers that follow the Harmony. Some may be allies, while some may be our enemy. After that, Sunday officially joined the Express abroad for now. Himiko then tells us that she got some information for our next destination, which is Symphorius, though Hertha space station has stopped responding. We then jump into a cutscene of everyone leaving the space station and Hertha's puppets deactivating. We then see the real Hertha seemingly ask News, the Eon of Erudition, what is divinity? And that is 2.7 quests in like 5 minutes. After that, I did this really cute event with this little dragon, or whatever you wanna call it. It's really cute, I adore it. There was a lot of counting, a bit of running, playing with a ball, fetch, eating, all kinds of stuff, everything you can imagine. Of course, there's a lot of claiming of jades. I won't do any event without getting some reward, of course. Next thing, before I knew, this happened while I was trying to pull some copies of DDD. Thank you very much. Now that I've got the Hertha light cone, I immediately go and put it on to Serval. After a lot of pulls later, I managed to get DDD on Superstition level 4. Same thing with Arlan's light cone. And now we are attempting MOC 10. Let's watch this monstrosity. I'm sorry, what I meant to say was, how many times will I die in this MOC? Let's see. Our first depth encounter was at the second site of MOC 10, because these monsters, if I can call them that, are literally debuffing us a lot like crazy. And we don't have a sustain on this site, and it's officially going really bad. And Tingyun is gone. And so are the rest of my team if I decide to keep going, so I'm leaving. And this is the problem with current MOC. Both sides need a sustain, and I can't split Bailu in two, so it's always going to be worse on one of the other sides, no matter how I put it. I tried Bailu on this side with Acheron, so basically sustainless. On the first side that didn't work. I tried Immune, I tried Moser because it really goes well with Kafka, but it just doesn't go well. And that's everything we needed to cover today. I'm kind of disappointed in my attempt at MOC level 10, but it is what it is. We can always do it on the first try or the second or the third. We will do it eventually. Let's not forget that we barely have 2 teams if I count Arlan, which sadly isn't that best of a character. It's just his kit, his I believe 1.0 character, something like that. Not sure. But we are doing pretty good, I can say, even though we didn't clear MOC level 10. I will probably change the goals for this account. Maybe I will lower my standards against the endgame content. We'll see what we'll do. By then, I will suggest that you like and subscribe. And we'll see each other next time. Bye!